Ronald McDonald, it's good to. Well, you're back in McDonald's land. Yes, we're back in McDonald's land. You know, bringing cast and light and brightness. You know, and it's good to see you again, Ronald McDonald. Hey, Rainbow Bright, good to see you too. So, well, how has everything been since the last time we talked? Oh, the last time we talked, things have been alright. I still am outcast as far as the McDonald's business goes, and I still don't quite understand why that even happened to me. I mean, did it really have to do with folks scathing fast food for not being healthy for you, or was it something else? Well, I mean, what I heard, Twink says, I heard that a lot. I heard that um over the years, a lot of folks started to not trust clowns anymore, you know, due to, I don't know, films, shows, plays, books, I guess. And then, for whatever grounds, they chose to withdraw you. Now, come on. That's what I heard. Well, if that's true, Twink, some bad apples wouldn't besmirch the whole thing. I mean, there has to have been more to it than that. But whatever grounds, I got withdrawed, you know, and everyone is like, yeah, and then everyone like, shames me or guilts me and says, shit. I mean, and a lot of folks scathing and saying, oh, fast food is unhealthy for you, and that's why they scathed you, why they threw you underneath the lorry. Oh, well, at least that's what I heard, Starlight says, but everybody knew fast food wasn't healthy for you, so it wasn't like something that the outlets learned, you know, like we were lied to or something like that. No. I mean, if you stop to think of it, you weren't the only one that got thrown underneath the lorry or, withdrawed or outcasted or whatever. King Burger also got it as well. And everybody thought that he was the shit, you know. Well, Starlight, I don't really know what happened. All I know is that I was working there for many years, and then they said, oh, clowns are no go anymore. They said, they're like, folks don't trust clowns anymore. You can guilt it on those books and those films and those shows and those plays about evil clowns. Oh, we can't trust them anymore. Sorry, Ronald. We're gonna have to have the talking Happy Meal, but even then he is gonna be outcasted too. You know. Well, I'm sorry to hear all that happen. I'm sorry that everyone, I'm sorry that McDonald's withdrawed you. Do you think they'll ever bring you back? Because I know one thing is, it would be a really frightening thought for me, as if Hallmark would withdraw me. And that they would say, oh, yeah, well, folks really don't like you like they did 40 years ago. Sorry, we're going to withdraw you. And we're going to bring somebody else in their stead. But that never happened. But I'm worried. Could that happen? I mean, sorry that it did happen to you, Ronald. And I know it wasn't your mistake, or whether you had nothing to do with the food, the way it was being made and what it was being made from and how it was being made. It wasn't like you went around and told folks, hey, overeat on this shit, eat the unhealthy shit. No, you're right, Rainbow. I was about, making folks happy, bringing folks together, you know, putting smiles on leers. And I also told folks that sometimes they should think about what they should be eating and how much of it they should be eating. But I never told them to overeat on fast food. And I never told them to overeat or all those things that folks started guilting, you know, me on, you know. And at the end of the day, I just hope that one day McDonald's does choose to bring me back. Well, we always got to have trust, you know, and we also got to believe that one day things will go right. That things go wrong, but they go right too, and that's how life is. And I just trust one day, Ronald, that everything will go right. That the McDonald's business will bring you back, you know, and that the folks who were against you or hated clowns will get a life, and that they'll learn that some evil clowns didn't besmirch clowns for everyone. You know, Hallmark's kept me around for about 40 years, now to be 41 years, and a lot of folks have said things about Hallmark over the years and how they handle their business and law works and all kinds of shit like that. But no one ever threw me underneath the lorry and never said, oh, well, you know what? It's your mistake, Rainbow Brite. It's your mistake. You know, we're going to guilt you for all these things. But keep a smile on your leer, you know, and look at that rainbow, Ronald. You know, would you always tell folks, do you believe in might? Yes, I believe in might. Well, keep that smile on. And look at that rainbow, Ronald, because it will make you happy. Yes, it did make me happy, Rainbow Brite. Hey, and if you ever want to come to Rainbow Land, Twink says, you're always welcome. Yeah, we could always have a clown like you at Rainbow Land, you know. You make folks laugh, bring folks together. And need be, if folks see what you're doing in McDonald's Land and Rainbow Land, then most likely they might shift their mind about you. Well, I mean, thank you, Twink. That was really kind of you. And you know what? I'm sorry that everyone shifted against you and they outcasted you or trolled you or whatever they did to you. And I can only hope that one day they bring you back. You know, they unwithdrawal you or they start onlooking you again. You know, sad all that happened to you. Well, Starlight, thank you for saying that. I gotta get going now, Ronald. It was good meeting you. Good seeing you again. Hope everything is good the next time we talk. And you are welcome at Rainbow Land. Well, thank you, Rainbow Brite. You're always welcome at McDonald's Land, too.